Hey, Appliance Boot Camp, YouTube family and friends, Mike Sneed coming to you again. We're gonna give YouTube, like always, a few minutes to go out and send out notifications, let everybody know we're here. Um, Having a very good week. Matter of fact, this month has started all fairly good. Um, Went too well as far as my air conditioning units. My air condition here in Appliance Boot Camp that just went out, and I decided I'm just getting a whole new unit system put in. So we are actually the company came out and actually looked at it today, and we're gonna go forward with it. Unfortunately, they're about 2 to 3 weeks booked out, so it'll be 2 to 3 weeks of me actually fighting the heat in here until they can actually put the new heat and air conditioning unit in here, and I'm gonna let them do the heat and air conditioning unit in the ice cream parlor. So they're gonna do both of those. I'm getting two units put in, but other than that, it's been fairly good. We're moving right along with the ice cream parlor. Um, we're gonna start painting. We started painting a little bit Friday. Got the color scheme, so they actually gonna finish painting probably outside tomorrow. And then we got a little bit more framing we need to do with the air conditioning unit because some changes had to be made with duct work and actually pulling in some outside air because it's a commercial unit. They got to pull outside air into here. So we got to make a little bit of changes there. So some walls we can't quite finish them until they actually come in and finish what they got to do. But we're gonna do as much as we can in about 2 to 3 weeks. By the time they get ready to come in, we have everything pretty much set up, ready to go. Once they put the air conditioning unit in, that'll be the last candle, last straw, or whatever. We'll be done with the ice cream parlor. Um, as you can see, we already got um, that's the call in if somebody would like to call in. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set up our open house. Right now, open house. The new date is gonna be September the 5th. That's gonna be Labor Day weekend. I want to do it while it's still nice in North Carolina, and if we need to utilize outside because of social distancing or whatever, we'll be able to do that and not be in the cold and not have to be in the rain. So in September in North Carolina, it's still very nice here, especially Labor Day weekend. So that's what we're gonna do it. That's gonna be on a Saturday. I have actual times and what's gonna be going on those dates as we get a little closer. On that Friday, I'm gonna try to get the cutting done with the town where we do our ribbon cutting. I'm gonna try to get that done on that Friday, the 4th, and I'll see if I can get times and stuff for that. People like to show up for that, but I think it'll be a good time. Everybody's been stuck in the house because of COVID-19. And I think at that time everybody be ready to get out and do something. And I wanted to be mindful of people not having to take vacation time and stuff like that. And that's usually a good time to travel. Usually that Monday everybody have off. So we're gonna do it on that Saturday. We're gonna start that day, and we're gonna have something going on up until the night. We're gonna have a big celebration, and the celebration, like I said, it's a thank you for all the alumni and for everything that they have done. I wanted to tell you all thank you. And this open house is not just for the alumni. Anybody is welcome to come. If you watch the channel and you want to come, you feel free to come. Just come on out, and we'd love to have you here. You'll be able to see the new training center that we have here. We have this totally everything be totally completed by then, inside and out. Right now, we're working on the outside where we're actually starting to paint. So we painting the outside. We getting our new awnings up. We getting new gutters up. We doing everything. So we doing a little landscaping in the back where we're making that look nice in the back where you all be coming in. So we're doing all of that, and like I said, this is a thank you for you all for all you done for this last year, helping us get Appliance Boot Camp up and going, and for everybody who's came through, and for everything that you all are doing. You all need to be celebrated too. For people who've come in and haven't had their business in a year yet, and the things that you all done, hiring family members, hiring people in the community, going out getting buildings. I don't tell everybody's story that I talk to, but quite a few of y'all have gone out, got buildings. Some new people this week I found out got buildings, and they're renovating them and going to be flipping appliances and selling parts and putting family members to work in them. And I just think that is just it's just so great. Um, Also, I found out today, talking to one of the past alumni, I know two people now who have contractors license in HVAC. One of our alumni, he said he has his contractor's license. He's had it a little more than a year now. But now I know two African American men that have contractor's license in HVAC, and we were talking, and he also has an electrical contractor's license, and he's had that maybe 12 or 13 years, and I didn't know how rare it was. I have electrical contractor's license in quite a few states, but he said in the state that he's in, excuse me, he's only one of seven African American men that has a contractor's license in the state, and that's just ridiculous. We got to do something about those numbers. One out of seven, only seven African American men have actual contractor's license in the state that he's in, and that's something we really have to address and get more people in, because as you see with the skilled trades is a is to the point right now. If I don't look at the news, I'll be honest. If I don't look at the news, I don't know all the stuff that's going on. If I don't go to social media, to Facebook and stuff, I don't know all the stuff that's going on, because I'm right now I'm focusing on building businesses, hiring people and stuff, and it's easy for me for appliance repair and all that to actually shelter to put a fence around it where I don't see it, and I actually have to go out and actually look for it. If I didn't look at the news and didn't have social media, it'll be like it was during as they say, the Great Recession. Only reason I knew about it if I went around family and friends and they talked about it. Same thing. Only reason I would know anything about what's going on in the world right now, I would actually have to turn on the news, or actually go to social media. Even the part of the town where they're having the protests and stuff downtown Raleigh. I don't go downtown Raleigh, so that's not an area that I service. So I wouldn't see any of that. I went down to actually look at one of my friends. He actually has a high rise downtown, and he has a couple of restaurants downtown. And I went down there to actually check on his stuff for him, and check it out. And that's the only time I went down there. And I got halfway there, and I just said, "Forget it. I'm not. I'm coming back. I'm not even going to fight through it." But yeah, I wouldn't know anything about it. Talking to you all on the phone, I've talked to today is one of the days where I took the time out because I had a little time this afternoon, and I talked to several alumni about and talked to them quite a while about what they got going on and what they're doing. And I reached out to some alumni just I hadn't heard from to see how they were doing, and everybody was doing the same thing. They're focused on their business and building. Several people are like I said, have gotten buildings, and they're in the process of getting those set up. People trying to get people to retire and go to and just work strictly on their business and stuff, and people getting ready to retire. And that's good stuff to hear. And I don't know any other industry that you're getting that where they're saying this is the worst time ever in the history of the world. I don't know any other business or any other career or any other uh, any other industry where you were seeing people that I know of where people are coming in growing like this. Um, skilled trades, it's always been like this, always been like this, where it's just so much work for everybody, and it's such a demand, and it's constantly growing, it's constantly growing. And I'm excited to see where the alumni will be at in the next 2 years from now. Also, where the alumni, the new people who are coming in, we're now starting to get a little bit more people coming in and actually trying it, switching over from the different industries. and to see the money that you guys are making, and it's not just the money, but the like I say, the the entrepreneurship that's growing inside of everybody, where everybody's now they're not thinking about they're not thinking about themselves or just right now. They're thinking 5, 10, 15 years down the road, and they're thinking about other people. They want to do things for their family and stuff. And I think that that is wonderful. And they're thinking about their kids, and they're thinking about retirement, all that type of stuff. Because you know, talking to the alumni and talking to some of my friends that have businesses and stuff. This past weekend, Friday, I went out to my friend that has like the military retirement center. He's finishing that up, and he might be selling it. He might be selling it this week. So I went over there and I talking to him, and his investment banker came there Friday afternoon. We sat around for a couple of hours, had a couple of beers, and just talked. And and my buddy and I, we're African American, as you can look and see from me. But the investment banker, he's white. And we sat down and we just talked, and we just had a good conversation. We talked a little bit about the protests and this and that. And and we were talking, just talking, and about the feeling about of what's going on. And we came to the conclusion, no, everybody's going to be a little prejudiced and have a little bit of a bias amongst within them. But what happens, uh, we're not in a position. My friend and myself, we're in a position where somebody uh, racist or some can't really hurt us. And I think that that's the problem. That's the thing where we need to get to. I think uh, uh, a lot of people say that no, you can be racist. People can be racist and hate you because you're African American or you're different or whoever, but they can actually chastise you and punish you because you're poor. And I think the fact that and I know go back to like the Bill Cosby's and all them, they weren't safe from it either. And some of them, I wonder if it's because they whatchamacall, they was actually more chosen than they actually built it themselves. My friend that owns that center, no, he built his stuff himself. He built his companies and his business himself, and he has a clientele base nobody has given him, that didn't nobody choose. And if people didn't like him, if some other race didn't like him, it didn't matter. He has a strong African American base that's his customer base that can isolate him. And same thing with me also. No, nobody chose me. Didn't nobody say, hey, we're gonna be uh, you're going to be the person who's going to bring appliance boot camp out here to us. Nobody done that for actually me, but I actually put it together myself and JT. We put it together, and so with that, and most of the people who come here, like I said, 90% of people come here African American. So regardless if another race was mad or something I said or this and that, it wouldn't be something that would actually hurt me per se. As long as I cater to my actual base that actually supports and me and whatnot. So that's why I say with that, because we're able to speak our mind and we're able to talk and don't have to feel anything that we're gonna hurt somebody's feelings or somebody we're gonna get some repercussions. And I think that was one of the good things. And on top of that, I've talked to another friend, and sometimes I'm kind of weary to tell conversations and stuff because I don't know if my friends and stuff are going. I'll never use nobody's name, and I'll make it so vague that my other friends won't know if it's something that I don't think they should go out. But I talked to another one of my friends, and he's actually having some issues at his job, and at the point where he actually gonna have to go get probably have to go get some counseling. And I had never heard of no. I can understand if you had. I never heard nobody worrying you and put some and bothering you so much that you have to go get counseling. But he's actually going to have to probably go get some counseling because of the stress that he's receiving from his job. And I can just with me, I still don't understand it because like I say, I do consulting work. I guess I still do it. I don't know. I guess I'll find out the next week or so. The company I was doing consulting work with, they actually sold my contract. Another company bought it, and this new company that bought it, they one of the things that I've done, I said, let me get free health care, and I cut them a break on the price. And because they giving me free health care, I got all the bells and whistles with the health care. They said the health care now is costing them too much with the new contract and the new company that bought them. And so they want to go up on my contract, maybe 10, 15%, and take away the health benefits. I said, okay, no problem. I can go buy my own. So I'm gonna be going out to I'm gonna be going out to the actual USA uh, and uh, I'm gonna be going out to USA trying to read what my wife and sister-in-law telling me about my what you call about the open house. I'm gonna be going out to USA buying health insurance. So I'm gonna see what the health insurance is like. But on top of that, they want me to what you call they want me to actually start doing some work and say, hey, will you be willing to fly and go look at some projects and all? Hell no, I ain't gonna do that. Now you're gonna turn it into a job. So now, if that's the case, nah, you can have it. You find somebody else. I don't want no job. Matter of fact, I gotta hire 3 to 4 people right now to run this. I ain't got time to be working nobody else's job. No, I was doing it as consultant, and it want no work. Now you want me to have a job? Nah, I don't want no job. I got plenty of jobs. So it was just that easy. And so then they said, well, it wouldn't be a lot. It'd just be every so often. Nah, I'm not even going down that road. And I just told him, I said, just give me my license back. No, you find somebody else to do it. Just give me my license back. And they told me, nah, we don't want to do that right now. Let's just talk about it and we'll see how it go. Okay, fine. But if you think about it, you're gonna be calling me, want me sending out emails and contact this person. No, I ain't got time to do that. I'm too busy running my own business than to actually be worried about running your business and making sure your stuff is going. Nah, you find somebody else who plenty of people need a job. I don't need no job. So you go get them. And that's the thing too. I be wondering, not see like Magic Johnson. He has all these businesses that he's supposed to own and run. But then he go take a job with the Lakers. Why in the world you do that? It work for somebody else. And you got all these other businesses. I ain't got time to do that. I got to fix my own businesses, more or less. Worry about them. I got ice cream parlor that I got to get up and running. I got appliance boot camp. I got new courses that's coming out. I got new. I got the new. I'm getting back ready to start having the hands-on event. I got the open house I'm planning. I ain't got time to be worried about somebody else's business. So, nah, I told him quick. Nah, that's okay. I don't want no job. If that's the case, you find somebody else to do it, and I'll move on. All right, and like I say, we're talking to my friend when he said he got to go get counseling. With me, man, I don't know. I don't with me maybe because I've been out of corporate America for so long. I just don't see it where I'm going to go out here and go get counseling for a job, and to the point where he's actually thinking getting on this. He's trying to work it so he can get on like a disability. He think he's gonna get on disability, and where going on disability becomes like a goal. I just don't see it, especially when I see you all come here and don't have never done anything in appliance repair, and you come out here and you all making a couple of $1,000s a month. I see one guy. He actually had been doing appliance repair for a while, but he's in appliance boot camp, and he posted right now. He's just a one man show, and his wife works part time, and right now he's slated to make 200. He's all CODs, and he's slated to hit 200,000 this year. So with all of that, I don't see why. I ain't no way in the world I'll let somebody worry me to the point where I gotta go to counseling. I'm not gonna do that. Not at all, not at all. I'm gonna read what we got going on in the actual chat. And like I say, if you would like to call in, this is the call in number. This is like I say, the air conditioner here is actually in the process of getting changed out. So we're gonna have a whole new heating and air conditioning system in here. But in the meantime, it's a little warm, so I can keep this one a nice short one today. And like I say, our open house is going to be September the 5th. Um, I have more times, the exact times and what's going to be going on that day. I have a lot of stuff planned out, and like I say, the ice cream parlor be up and running. Then, you be able I'm going to kind of show both things there. And I wanted to do it still while it was real nice in North Carolina. So if we needed to, with the social distancing and stuff, we would have outside available to us. So that's why we're going to do it there. And I wanted to kind of, everybody's been cooped up, and if you want to get away for the weekend and bring your family and stuff, it's a Labor Day weekend. It'd be a good time for you. You know, most of the people, but most companies will give you that day off, that Monday, so you could come down and make a long weekend and see everything that Selma, North Carolina has to offer. You could come to Appliance Boot Camp and stay here that Saturday, and the beach from here. If you want to go to the beach is less than 2 hours away, so you could go to the beach on Sunday and hang out there at the beach, or you can go to the mountains. We kind of in the middle. The mountains is about 2 hours away. If you want to go to the mountains and hang out and go there, you can do that. You can hit the mountains in 2 hours, or you can hit the beach. So you can come down on Saturday, hang out with us, and if you and your family want to go to the beach, you can hit Wrightsville or Carolina Beach in about 2 hours, and you can hang out at the beach and have a good time, and so it'd be good. All right, I'm gonna see what we got going on in the chat. Picture Man 63. Good evening, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? A plus appliance repair. Aloha. Hey, how you doing? Okay, what's up, Mike? Just Tech. Hey, Melvin Baskin. What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? T Finesse. What's good, Mike and ABC fam? San Antonio on the deck. Check in. Okay, because we don't read. Hey, how you doing? Might need to get you a portable unit, Mike. Nah, what I'm going to do, they like I said, it's going to take them about 2 to 3 weeks before they come back through to actually do this. But this one right here is pretty easy. They it's not that much they're going to have to do. It's the other one in the ice cream parlor. We're going to have to redo the duct. The duct they have in there is not the duct that it's not what they call insulated like duct. So what would happen? It would actually make it sweat if they put that duck in there. It would actually sweat, and I don't want water dripping on customers and all that. So I told them just take it all the way out, and we're gonna do everything the way it should be. And like I say, once I do that, my kids and grandkids won't have to worry about it, and it'll be done. And we have everything the way it should be. Okay, Mike Charles, what's up, fam? Okay, Patrick Young, hey, how you doing? They got something going on. Girly Girl Pons, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Prestige Mobile Detailing, hey, how you doing? Perry Jones, hey, how you doing? Kevin Ellison, what's up, ABC fam? Okay, uh, they got some networking going on. King K, what's good, fam? Got my room booked up, locked, and loaded for the hands-on event. Okay, can't wait to see you all. Yeah, if you hadn't already, go August 15th. It's already we already booked out to capacity on August 15th. But we still have 1 or 2 seats left for August 22nd and 23rd. So go sign up if you want to come to the hands-on live event. And I have in the next week or two, I'll give you all a little bit more of what how the new hands-on live event, how that's going to be going down, what we're going to be doing. Some stuff I'm moving directly to just online. Other stuff I'm gonna incorporate in here. We have a little bit more variety. We're gonna be it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. All right. Engineering appliance repair. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Marcus? Hit the like button if you don't mind. All right. Okay. Segaphonics, hey, how you doing? Okay, Black 12, 21, 2. My birthday is September the 7th, so that would be a good trip for me to make up North Carolina. Yeah, please come on up. Come on up. Like I said, we're gonna have a good time. And like I say, this right here is it's gonna be a celebration for you all, everybody. And like I say, you don't have to be just an alumni to attend. It's for any and everybody. If you want to come out and actually if you just watch the show and you want to come and be a part, it's open for any and everybody. It's free of charge. I have more of what's going to be going on during those days, but yeah, it's gonna be free of charge, and we're gonna have a lot of stuff down here for you all to celebrate you all, because you all have done a marvelous job of coming out here, starting your businesses, um, uh, taking employment back to your family and friends. It's just something that needs to be celebrated. Hey, how you doing, Miss Ward? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Miss Ward has go to Solid Steps of Wealth. Solid Steps of Wealth. She has a YouTube channel and she has some good videos out there. And I saw Miss Ward getting the seal system in. She got her EPA certification. I saw that too. So she's not playing. Okay, okay. They got some networking going on. Okay. And like I say, I love to see you all come in. I come in. Matter of fact, I come in. I don't need to talk for 1 or 2 minutes. You all have y'all conversation going, and I'm trying to read y'all conversation nosy and stuff. It's amazing how well and how tight you all are. For people, a lot of us, I don't know the faces when they come in. Sometimes I actually see that from the screen names and stuff. But some people have never met each other. All they know is their screen names, and they have developed a relationship where they come here on Mondays and Thursdays, and they have conversations and they talk, and I guess they email back and forth, and I catch little pieces of their conversations and stuff. But I love that where we have a place where we congregate, and it's all inspiring. It's nothing down or talking anybody down. It's not putting anybody down. It's not putting the male against the female. It's not putting the blacks against the whites. It's just all lifting everybody up, and everybody's doing everything to help everybody. And I just love that. Okay, Jay Young. Hey, Mike, ABC fan. I'm loving what you are doing, Mike. Okay, thanks, JT, ABC fan. We need to talk about having our own call center parts, etc. Okay, uh, JT. Yeah, somebody can put that together. It don't. It wouldn't take much to put together a call center. You can do it. They doing it in the Philippines. The day somebody called me and I heard chickens crowing and roosters crowing in the background and stuff. So yeah, so we could do it. We could take you could easily put together a call center and find some of the young ladies who stay at home moms or just in between jobs. They have they need to be there with the kids and stuff, and have them answer calls and stuff. You know, like I say, my daughter, she's back working. She's mad because she got to come down here in the heat tomorrow. She doesn't want to come in the heat, but my daughter's back working, and now if you look, the Seal System webinar that actually is uploaded now, so you can go watch the Seal System webinar. Now I can actually get a lot more of my videos uploaded. So she's gonna come down tomorrow and actually see the process of actually uploading everything. So she's gonna start uploading the rest of the videos. So we'll have all that stuff done, and I can catch up on a lot of stuff that we've been missing out on. Okay, Nesto works. I sent my info to American Home Shield today. Hopefully, I'll be on board. Okay, okay. Felicia Charles, 3MC Appliance Repair, saying hey from Texas. Hey, how you doing? Also, I want to tell you all. I've talked to several people now. What happened? Every so often, you're gonna get your you're gonna get your report card from your third party warranty company, and they'll go over your actual numbers. The actual formula that I'm giving you all, that's what the third party warranty company supplying you the parts. If you supply your own parts, you're not gonna get them as cheap as the third party warranty company are getting them. And when you try to build them back, if you build them back retail, or you take that 20% and build them back, it's gonna throw you outside of the matrix. I do my matrix with them supplying the parts, and the reason why I do that, because I want to do it for is people who's just coming in to appliance boot camp, and they're going out starting their own business. A lot of times people don't have the cash to go out and buy parts. And so I want to keep it where they only thing they're doing is actually selling them their labor and have them supply the parts. And that way, if they miss, unfortunately, if they ever, which you are, everybody do it, even the best of us, they misdiagnose something. They're not cash strapped trying to go buy other parts. The third party warranty do it. Once you get going and you actually and you know that you know how to do the repairs, and you start to make some money, and you got a little cash flow stacked up. If you want to transition over to actually supplying the parts and making that 20%, you're gonna have to make a little bit of concessions on your actual labor then, because you actually making some of that money back through your parts and stuff. So you're gonna have to actually look at your adjust your formula to accommodate that. For those people doing that, and once you start where you have, I think I told you before, where you start going out to hire people, because I'm teaching it as a one man show. Once you start going out where you're gonna be hiring people and stuff too, then you're gonna need to go. I suggest you join USA and get one of the peer groups, because then you're gonna have to really start working your numbers, your cost of doing business and stuff, and see what you need to be charging them. This right here is just to get you started, and is based upon being a one man shop and somebody just starting off. Once you up and running, and you're gonna if you want to you can keep running it like I said, where you having them supply the parts and stuff. But if you do that, just know that your turnaround time and all that stuff it's gonna throw your turnaround time and all that stuff off. If you're looking at that to actually, because what happened when you start transitioning to COD, you start looking at other analytics. You start looking more at your turnaround time. You start looking at your first call completes. You start looking at uh, customer surveys and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the third party warranty only really look at one thing: how much your bottom line, how much you calling. You can they don't all the other stuff. They don't. They looking at the bottom line, how much you billing out. And with that, like I said, if you having them supply the parts, you're not gonna have many first time completes, because you're gonna go out diagnose and have them supply the parts. But once you start transitioning over to COD, that's when you're gonna have to start going and looking at readjusting your actual pricing, because you're gonna be making some money off the parts, and you need to take that in consideration. So I want to make everybody aware of that. And Appliance Bootcamp is really geared to getting you all started and being a one man shop and actually getting up and running. Once you get to a point where you're going to go out and start hiring people, then the metrics you're gonna have to change a little bit. You're gonna have to tweak them to actually to accommodate you hiring people, and actually all the other analytics that you're gonna be looking at. Okay. 3M, okay, 3MC Appliance Repair saying, hey, from Texas. Okay. Picture man, hey, Mike, is the Ice Cream University, is that a physical class or online class? It's a physical class. I'm going to Mystic Ice Cream Boot Camp. I'll be going there in July. So we're gonna be going out there. It's the same thing as Appliance Boot Camp. It's like a 2 day class. You go out there one day. You go to the guy who teaches it, Tie Dye Jeff. He actually has one day where you actually at his actual store, and actually helping him run his store for one day. He show you how to make all the flavors, how to price, everything he do in his business. And then the next day, you go up to Emery Thompson to the actual manufacturing where they actually make the ice cream machines that I have, and that he suggests. The Emery Thompson. We'll go there for one day, and then from there, we'll get a tour of the factory, and they'll actually show you how to actually maintenance and everything to the machine. And you also learn how to actually make some different flavors and stuff there too. We've been playing with the flavors. Right now, we have between 8 and 12 flavors that everybody loves. Today, I drove up this morning. I had one guy from the fire department. He came. He saw when I drove up. He came. He said, "Hey, y'all making ice cream this weekend?" He said, "That's the best ice cream he ever had." I said, "Nah." I said, "Next time I make ice cream, I'm gonna make it in actual store in about 2 to 3 weeks." Town hall. They came here Friday and took everything we had. They actually wanted to pay. They wanted to buy it, and I told them, "Nah, they can have what we had left." And then one of the town hall young ladies saw me again this afternoon and want to know that was anything left. Did we make any more over the weekend? I told them no. My neighbors, when I go outside now, they want to know, do we have any more flavors to taste? So it's going to be really good. We got very good feedback. Um, I like the ice cream, and I can't usually can't do anything with milk products. It's usually just my body don't usually agree with milk products. But I can eat this ice cream and it doesn't bother me at all. And my neighbor said the same thing. Say, hey man, I usually can't do dairy products, but this ice cream doesn't bother me at all. So it's really good, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the way the building is coming along. So we'll see how it goes. And once I actually get into it and I see what it's like, I'll tell you all about it and see if it's something you all want to do. It's not that much to get into it to do it. It's not an expensive business to get in, but it's a business that generate a lot of cash and generate a lot of money. So almost similar to the appliance repair. Okay. All right, BK from the Rockies. Hey, shout out. Okay, what's up, Donnie Madden? Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Ward channel is power. Yeah, it is. And she be posting some good stuff in there too. Salute to you, Grandmaster Mike. Shaman '05 line. Hey, how you doing? All right, engineering appliance repair. Curious if any of the dryer vent only guys have commercial license. You talking about insurance? Commercial insurance? A liability insurance. What are you talking when you say commercial? Are you talking about liability insurance? If you're going to be going out to anybody's house and really pushing it, I would suggest you get some general liability insurance. It's not that expensive, but it covers you. You don't want to be caught without anything if something happens. All right, Eagle. Let's see what we got here. Eagle Eye Appliance Repair. Hey, Mike, I took another brother's appliance repair training before I found you on YouTube, but I always tune in to your channel. Love what you're doing. Keep pumping out that great content. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. Are you in appliance repair now? Are you actually doing it? I'd like to know if you're actually doing it. Yeah, there's several people out here that's doing it. I think everybody's good. TMM, his stuff is really good and on point. He has good stuff out there. I think DC Appliance Repair, he has good stuff. I look at his stuff. Mike Check, he has good information. There's several other ones out there people have told me about. I can't think of everybody off top of hands, but everybody I look at, everybody says about the same thing. They're good stuff. Maurice Anderson, you did a great job on the garage door class. Okay, thanks. It's actually funny that the young guys that actually helped me, they they actually got a job uh, 2 weeks ago, actually installing the garage door, and they done it for a real estate agent, and now the real estate agent is actually using them, and so now they got their little shirts and they got their business card. Let me grab one of the business cards. They got them put up everywhere around my place. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, they got business cards put up everywhere now, and they come to work with this shirts. But if you can see it, I don't know if you can be able to see it. Let me turn this down. Uh, nah, nah, you're not gonna be able to see it. I hate that. But that's their business card, and I think it's amazing seeing them where it says Robinson Repair. doors, windows, walls, paint, maintenance, repair. So it's pretty good. This is a group of guys that actually helped me with my building here, renovated. Had never done any type of carpentry work or anything. Um, Now they're actually helping me renovate the ice cream parlor, and now they started them on. They two brothers, and they started their own little maintenance company. They're doing little stuff around here. People see them, and they go out. One of them worked with me today. He done the concrete in the back, the sidewalk, and they brick the walls up and stuff. But the other one had a job painting somebody deck or something, so he wasn't able to come today. Tomorrow they say they're gonna get started on painting the outside. But just to see those two guys where they came from, they came here, couldn't do anything, afraid to get up on the ladder, to now seeing them out here doing all the stuff that they're doing. Uh, Even surprised me they had their own tools. The other day when they came here and they're taking the awning down so they can actually paint and stuff. He had a nice drill. I said, "Where you get a drill?" I bought it. He bought it from Walmart, but it's a nice impact drill. And I was proud to see that they're putting money back into their company. They what's it called? I make them give me a bid every time we get ready to do something. They give me a bid, and then I give them half the money up front, and then the materials I go get the material. I have them go to the, like, they got like little cash accounts at the paint place and all that, so they go there and they actually talk to the people. The people know them now, and I don't allow them to buy it because I don't want them to be putting their money out there, but I make them go there and order it and put it on their account and just hold it for me to come there. Then I'll pay for it and I get the receipt. It gives them a chance to go out there and put their business out in front of the vendors, and the vendors know them and stuff, and they know the people behind the counter, and the people behind the counter tells people about them. So it works good. I come there, buy the stuff that need to go in here, and then they come fix it, and it works really good. It works really good. All right. Appliance repair vlogs. Hey, how you doing? All right. Because we don't read. Okay, they got some networking going on. A girl appliance. Mike, I would have to work for 210. What's the formula? Because I would have to supply parts. Okay, if you're gonna work for 210, you're gonna if they tell you have to supply parts for 210, but if you call them and tell them you need the parts, they'll send it to you. I would try getting them to send to me the parts first. Otherwise, whatever you're gonna mark those prices up on the parts. So whatever profit you make off those parts, just subtract it from your 250, and that's where you build them out at. Uh, whatever that is, because you ain't gonna be able to make no money off the parts. You have to give it to them at cost, and a lot of times they get them a lot cheaper because they buy them in a lot more volume. See if you can get them to send them to you, because when I used to do 210, they would send me parts, and it's their customers, so they'll want to give you the parts. If you just tell them my supplier doesn't have the parts, I can't find the parts, and it's gonna be 2 weeks before I can get it, they'll get you the parts. Uh, Okay, if you missed the business portion, girly girl, go to go online. You got online. It's the business on there. You'll see how that goes on the business. Triple R appliance repair. Mike, all the third party warranty companies are having you buy parts now. AHS, Old Republic, Liberty Home Guard. Uh, AHS is not, because I just I ordered some. When was it, Friday? I ordered a part from them. So nah, they want you to buy the parts, but they'll supply the parts. They'll supply the parts. See, yeah, JT, you can get Old Republic to buy the parts. I do it. Yeah, they want you to supply the parts because they want everybody want to keep their cash in their pocket as long as possible. But just they tell you supply parts. You say, okay, I'll supply 'em. First call you go to, you call them, say, hey, I need you to send me the parts. They'll send them to you. No, it's gonna take you a little longer to be on the phone and do all of that, the back end. And a lot of times that's what normally happens. Once you get the hang of it and you're ready to go out and start doing COD work, that's normally what happens. You don't want all the back end paperwork and stuff that you have to do that comes with third party warranty companies. But when you're just starting off, it's great, and it's great if you what you call if you if you don't mind if you don't mind the back end paperwork and stuff, and you don't want to go out and market, and you don't want to be doing any marketing or anything like that, you can stick with the third party warranty company. You make a lot of money. You'll make a lot of money. You won't make the 200,000 that the guy who's 100% COD is doing, but you'll make a lot of money. And the city he's in is only about 7,000 in that city. Just a little bit, just a little smaller than Selma, North Carolina. Not Selma. It's about the same size as Selma, North Carolina, but it's a little bit smaller than Clayton, North Carolina. And you can do it because I hit some good numbers in Clayton, North Carolina, out of about two neighborhoods. So what he's saying is dead on true, and he actually showed it, showed his invoices too. So that's the thing too with the appliance repair ABC family. They come with receipts. They don't sell no. What my what these young guys say here, no cap. They ain't capping, and when they tell you what they're doing, because they come with receipts. Uh, okay, okay, Eagle. There we go. I got some networking going on. Okay, here you go. Yeah, AHS still supply parts. They supply parts. Okay, triple appliance. Yeah, they're gonna want you to buy the parts. But like I said, the first call you go in, just tell them you want them supplied. Peter Bullock. I go all day. Hey, how you doing, Peter, man? Peter, if you on Appliance Pro Talk, Peter has some good stuff going on, man. He's up in the Boston area. He has some really good stuff going on. I go all day anxiously waiting for your podcast. It is the relaxing end of a day on Monday and Thursday as I eat dinner. Keep doing your thing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, especially coming from you, man. Because you be putting some good stuff out there. He does a lot of good stuff out there in the Boston area. So people who want to know how it works in a area where the cost of living is very high and highly populated and stuff. Peter Bullock, he's right there in Boston, and he's knocking it out. NoChatterVoices.com. What's good, ABC fan? Mike, how are you, sir? I found out that the hospitals are being uh, incentivized to inflate COVID-19 death numbers. I'm I'm getting that money. Yeah, no doubt. Derek Bryant, Suron supplies part. Okay, Suron supply parts. Donald White. Hey, Mike. Thanks for getting a quad chair for the studio. The old chair was nose. Yeah, it was. I don't know. The chair. I think it was me eating all these, testing all this ice cream and eating Chick-fil-A. The chair was just crying out, saying, "Hey, man, you got to get into the gym." But yeah, I got a real good engine. I went and got a drafting chair that raises up high and is good, and I can adjust the back. Man, it's the best thing I've done. Eagle Eye Appliance, Triple R Appliance Repair. There you go. Derek Brown. Uh, they got some networking going on. Uh, hey, how you doing, Reggie Turner? See Reggie. I need to do like Reggie. I need to get on that bike or something and start trying to get some of this weight off. Uh, okay, we got a call coming in from 720. 720, you're in. Can you hear me?
Yes, my name is, yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yes. How you doing, Uncle Mike?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. My name is Keith Abram, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I've been watching you. I found you through JT,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually already have purchased the online course.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say I'm very, very thankful for the information that you've been putting out here.
Mm-hmm.
And just so far, I have just fixed the oven. I pretty much just put in like 150 just to go get it, but it was
Uh-huh.
only a $7 fix,
Uh-huh.
and I already made 350 off of it.
How much you pay for the online course? 500.
Yes, sir. 500.
So you one call, almost made all your money back.
Yes, the oven was actually free. It just cost me to rent the truck and go get it.
Oh wow. Man, that is
And
wonderful.
I actually have a wash machine, a dryer, and an oven that I have to pick up this week that I'm getting for free. So I'm planning on doing the same thing.
So you flipping them on how you flipping them? Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace right now. I have my fiance. She's helping me.
Oh, okay,
I'll
that's
fix them
wonderful.
and then she placed them online. And
Had you had you
I
ever fixed
also I'm
anything?
planning
Oh,
on doing. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, I'm good at looking at YouTube and
mhm,
fixing things. I was watching all your videos before I purchased the course.
mhm.
But I was watching so many videos, and when the coronavirus hit, I said, is this time to go ahead and purchase because the price had went down, and I just went ahead and went for it.
Man, that's good. Now, how long have you?
So
When did you buy the course?
I bought the course either late March or mid-April. It's
Okay,
between there.
that's wonderful, man.
And I'm in the process of getting my company LLC so I can go ahead and start the third party warranties.
Hmm. Now,
I,
what do you currently
I'm
do?
actually
Are you still employed, or are you just flipping part time right now?
no, I'm fully I'm currently employed with one of the big grocery stores
Hmm.
warehouses.
Hmm.
I've been working this whole time with the coronavirus,
Hmm.
but they've been working us like slaves between 12 to 16 hours, and the
Wow.
hours I have two new girls, and it's just too much. It's just too many hours. The money's not trickling down to the employees. And just listening to you with the business mindset, I actually every day I download something and I listen to you every day on repeat
Oh, wow.
every day. So I just got to get out of there and just start a business because I can't do the employment anymore. I got to start my own business.
There you go. About how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, that's about the age. That's about the age where you're totally tired of working for somebody else, and you want to you want to do your own thing.
Oh, yeah. At this point, I have to. I just literally just bought. I just picked up the equipment for the dryer vent cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
I just cleaned. I just literally cleaned my own dryer, and it was just filthy. I just put up the picture, and I was just asking everybody on there, how much would you just charge just to clean just the dryer, not
Mm-hmm.
even do the dryer vent cleaning, just
Hmm.
the dryer.
Hmm.
Is that like a separate charge just to clean, just to clean the dryer and
From the
not do
inside of the
the duct
dryer or
work?
the dryer vent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking about the inside right now.
Oh, if you're doing the inside, normally what I do if I'm going there and I say like I'm going to change the heater element. I'm going to use
Yes.
that to actually sell the drive-in cleaner. So when I got to open up, that's when you bring the customer out front and you show them all that lint that's inside there, and just say, hey, your lint, you got all this lint inside your dryer. It could be a fire hazard. You take your shop vac and clean it out, and then you ask them then, when the last time you had a dryer vent clean? And they can say, well, I never know you were supposed to do that. And you tell them then, yeah, you need to do it. I used to have these little postcards, or you can make a flyer, print it out, and you just give it to them and say, "Hey, look, you need to have it done at least twice a year. I can put you on the schedule. We can do it." They say, "How much is it?" And I use that as an add-on. I say, "It's $99 for me to actually clean your dryer vent," and then they'll tell you go ahead and clean the dryer vent.
Now, if I'm just going out just to clean the dryer vent, if I already have a customer,
Mm-hmm.
is the add-on to clean the dryer
You could do that. If you're going to do that, then I'll charge at least a service charge of 85 to clean the dryer. If you want them, you
85?
yeah, you could
Okay.
tell them, hey, I can disassemble your dryer and clean the inside of your dryer too. It'd be additional $85. But yeah, the dry vent stuff service I use when I'm inside the dryer. You can always sell it because you bring the homeowner out there and actually show them all the stuff that's in the dryer. They actually they say, yeah, go ahead and clean it, and you can always show right there on the heater element, where the lint is at, you can always see where it's starting to burn a little bit. And you can show them, say, look here, it was starting to burn. Oh man, they really get scared and they'll do it. And this is something that Gerard had told us. He's one of the alumni, and they really push their driving cleaning and stuff. I had never done this, but Gerard does this a lot. If they decide and say, hey, no, I don't want to get it clean, I'll do it later. Gerard tell them, look, I care about you. I don't want to see your house burn down. I'm gonna just clean it for free. He said he does that, and they'll go ahead and they'll pay him and give him a tip because they said, man, you that concerned about me and care that much about me. They'll go ahead and pay him and give him a tip. He'll tell him, he'll say, look, because I don't want to see your house burn down and it's a fire hazard. I'm gonna go ahead and clean yours for free. He does that, they'll go ahead then and pay him, and then refer him over to other people and give him a tip just by doing that. So that's one of Gerard's thing. If you out in South Carolina, and that's how Gerard sells them if they don't want to move.
Okay, and I just have two more things.
Go ahead.
So as far as the third party warranty,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not LLC or insured just yet.
Mm-hmm.
How can I go ahead and start my application process with them?
You can start your application process, but you're gonna have to have insurance before you go. And you're gonna. I don't know how they. I don't know if they'll change if they give you a contract. If you can change it to the LLC, because they're going to know they're going to want to know who they're paying or who they're going into contract with. So if you don't have a LLC, what you gonna do it as a how you gonna do it as a DBA starting off, or what you picked a name yet?
Yes, yeah, Knowledge and Key.
Okay.
So K&K, Knowledge and Key.
K. Okay. All right. So have you went to the Secretary of State and see if that's that name available in your state?
I actually looked it up. I just haven't registered yet.
Okay. All right. So what you can do, you can go ahead and register it, and you want to go ahead and secure that name. Make sure nobody takes it before you go. You could do a DBA. Go down to your town hall. And you can do a DBA, and I think that costs you maybe $25-$30. And that'll be enough to hold the name. But then you're gonna have to transfer the name to a LLC later.
Okay.
I'm
just getting a little impatient.
You got until the end of the year to transfer it to an LLC to take advantage of the tax breaks. But the main thing why I want you to have an LLC, not just the tax break, but it also to protect your personal property. If something you go out there and something, God forbid, something happens, and you're doing it as a DBA, then your personal assets are liable to be taken in a lawsuit or whatever, to cover the debt. But if you're doing it as an LLC, they'll just take whatever in that LLC, and most of the time, the LLC don't have anything in it.
Okay. I really appreciate that. And my last thing is I want to just thank you again, Uncle Mike. The reason why I call you Uncle Mike, like I said, I download everything from your old stuff to your new stuff, and I listen to it. When I'm at the warehouse for those 12 hours, those 16 hours, all I do is just listen to you. When you talk about WD, the boys, and when you talk about just the riots that's going on now, the protesting, the coronavirus, I just listen to everything, and the knowledge that you just provide has helped me and just has opened up my mind to something new. And I was already on this path, but when they say when you need a mentor, the mentor will pop up, you're definitely a mentor, sir. And I really, really just appreciate you putting this information out there, because you made me believe in myself.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'll be honest with you, man. When you all tell me that, because I look, I look at the other people that maybe because I look at them. No, they always say you have to have a mentor, and then you have to be mentoring somebody. Somebody got to be pouring into you, and you got to be pouring into somebody else. I look at the mentors that I have, and I'm saying I'm nowhere. I'm nowhere near where they are at, and sometimes I wonder when like you just said, I appreciate it and stuff, but sometimes I wonder, I said, I don't think I really know that much. I don't think I know anything. To be honest, I don't. I don't think I know anything comparable to the other people that I kind of run with. Like for instance, the guys down here, what was it, $19 million they looking to get now, and I'm the bank's not loaning money on hotels anymore. So the deal that we were trying to get in on with my investment group, the group didn't want to bring in any more investors because it would be too much of a headache keep splitting stuff. But now the bank, because of the coronavirus and whatnot, they don't want to loan money for hotels. So now they got to go back out to the and collect another 19 million that the bank was going to give them. And with me, that blows my mind that they putting together 19 million, and to talk to them, and that's why a lot of times I say, with me, I don't think I really know that much. It's just that I was fortunate enough to get around some people early on, and they showed me just where we at right now is just the tip of the iceberg of what goes on in business and what happens. But I think in the next 5 to 10 years, we have some people that have came through alumni who honestly right now who have surpassed me business wise. They're past me business wise because they're out here and they're really pushing it and stuff. I'm not out here pushing it as hard as I used to. So those people, I'm waiting to see where they be at in 4 or 5 years. And people like yourself who's coming in early on and striving and doing y'all thing. I can't wait to see where y'all be at, and especially now you got your fiance with you and helping you out, man. You just don't know how far that goes. Because with me, when I came in, I didn't come in. I didn't come in as a decision that I was like you made. That this is what I want to do, and have buy-in from your significant other, where she's saying, okay, I'm supporting you on this. I came in because I got knocked into this. I fell off. I thought I was going to be the engineer for the rest of my life, and I came into appliance repair. And because I came in that way, a lot of people looked at it as just something on the because you couldn't get a job. You're just doing this. And once I got in it, I saw all the opportunities it goes. But and sometimes my family still look at it as it's just something because you couldn't be an engineer that you're doing this. But you can buy in for your fiance, and she gonna see the money that's coming in, and she's out already helping you and stuff. Man, y'all gonna be killing it, man. You're gonna be killing it.
And that's the plan. That's the plan, Uncle Mike. Just to kill it. Like I said, I've been working. Everything been fine
Hmm.
on that end, but the money is really slow,
Hmm.
and the time that's being taken away from my family, and just the toll on my body. I'm literally lifting 50 to 80 pounds of potatoes every night.
Hmm.
When these holidays come up, I'm working crazy hours. So if I can just get that more control of my life and be able to buy a property straight cash, no one ever, never, ever in my life been able to tell me that type of information that you have put out there. So that's the reason why I appreciate you. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm gonna keep listening and watching.
Hmm.
Watching everyone else, Miss Ward, DC and F, and
Hmm.
everybody that continuously just listen to you and put into you. I'm gonna just keep watching and listening, and I'm gonna keep supporting. And I really
Okay.
appreciate you. I thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate you calling in. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the things. And I know Miss Ward and DCNF appreciate you shouting them out too.
Yes, sir. And when I get a chance, I'll come down there and try some of that ice cream.
Please do, man. Come on down. Like I say, if you passing through when we get open, I want you all to stop in and try it out and stuff, and just see what we got. Like I said, this is gonna be. I want it to be a destination. It's not gonna be. It's not something that you just come for the class. I want to be open to any and everybody, and people who came here just passing through. They'll tell you they stopped in and they walked in. I'm in here, so you can find me in here, or you'll find me working or doing something close by. So yeah, if you stop in, I'll be here.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks for
I'm
calling
gonna let
in.
you go, but I really appreciate you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. I want to thank him for calling in. Once again, like I say, I don't. I appreciate when you all tell me that, but honestly, I don't think I know that much. And even with my houses, the houses and stuff that I have, that I'm renovating and do, I still don't think that they're because I see I see other people and I know that I'm playing catch up. I still don't think that I've done that much about it. And then when I whatchamacallit, like a lot of times that becomes what they call when somebody wants to get at me, mainly family and friends, that's the first thing they say. Have you finished all those houses yet? So that right there, until I finish all of them, it's kind of a sore spot because that's what first thing my family and friends say. You starting another business? Yeah. Have you finished those houses yet? Nah. I'm coming back around to them. I tell them it's like Monopoly. I secure the houses, and once I got the houses, they ain't going nowhere. And I'll get back around to finishing them. After I do this ice cream parlor, that's when I'm going back to those houses, and that's gonna be the next thing. I'm gonna finish those houses, and so I feel accomplished. I have all those done, and I have my retirement plan set up. But yeah, one of my friends, he constantly want me to show. He wants me to get into day trading, and I keep telling him I don't day trade. I don't deal with stocks. And he wants me to tell you all to do day trading. And I said, why I want to tell them to do something I don't do? And he's like, well, they're making enough money now they can day trade, and they don't. That's another avenue they can make money. But I never made no money in it. The money I made in the stock, I was putting the money back in. It won't my stock growing. I said, I don't know anything. They can. I don't. I just don't do it. And I tell him all the time, show me, show me what you making there. And he'll show me some stock that he say he bought for this and that, but I have never seen the receipts and stuff. It's easy to do Monday morning quarterback where you look at it this and that, but show me the receipts where you bought it, and you and tell me how you buying them and stuff like that. It's too many. It's just too much of a gamble. I'd much rather you all have a tangible asset. Stocks. The only paper assets that I have is when I do third party lending. And but that paper asset is tied to a tangible asset. It's tied to a piece of property or something that I can go pull and bring in, and if it goes astray. The only thing that only time that we do small, very small business loans to some people with businesses, if young people we believe in that's trying to get a business off. Sometimes we give them a small business loan to actually get it up and going, and it's a personal guarantee that they have to actually sign, and they have to make payments on it, and it gets them the capital they need to go. But as far as putting a lot of money behind something, now we gotta have a tangible asset tied to that, so if things go crazy, we can reach up there and grab it and pull it back in. And that's and like I say with the real estate, I don't flip real estate, and I don't. I'm not. I'm looking at real estate as more of where I store my money instead of me putting my money in the bank. If I put it in the bank, if I had say like a house, if for me to buy this house, buy a house and renovate and put it out, it costs me about 50, $60,000. By the time I'm done with everything in it. So by the time I do that, if I had 50, 60,000, and I can get anywhere between right now $600 to $800 a month out of it. So if I put 60, 50, $60,000 into the bank, I'm not gonna get no. The bank ain't gonna pay me no $600 to $800 a month off of it, and the money ain't going anywhere. That's the thing too. It appreciates the property and stuff appreciates more, appreciates faster than if I just had cash sitting in the bank. So the appreciation goes up too. So not only am I getting cash flow off of that money, but I'm getting appreciation from my just like interest appreciation of my property going up. And then if ever I needed, if I got to a point where I was really in the bond and I needed to get some money, I can go borrow money off of my property that I own. You can't go to the bank and borrow no money off no stock that you own. Ain't nobody gonna loan you no money to buy no stock, and ain't nobody gonna loan you no money on your stock. You had to cash it in, and once you cash it in, you can't play no more. Like I say, once I put my money in, my money stay there. You're gonna constantly send me that money. It ain't a lot of money, but my money, I haven't lost it. So that right there was the biggest thing that I had to get used to when I started purchasing property. Even now, when I'm putting money back into renovating these buildings, I have to realize that money is not going anywhere. Like now, it's going to cost me $20,000 to put two air conditioning units in here, right at 20,000. 8,000 for one and 6,000 for another. So 14,000, and I'm pretty sure by the time he add this and that, it'll be somewhere between 15 to 20,000. That right there, I have to get my mind off of that. That money, I'm throwing that money away. All I'm doing, I'm just taking the money that would be set in the account, and I'm actually putting it into an air conditioning unit that's sitting here. So now when I put it here, the property value goes up because now I got new air conditioning units. Everything is up to date, everything is ready to go. And now I got more, I put more that money actually sitting in here makes the property goes up. And now if I wanted to sell the property, I can sell it. If I wanted to rent the property, I can rent it a lot more now, knowing that I got new heating and air conditioning unit and stuff in here. Everything is new. I got new roofs on both of them. Everything is done and is new. And I put new plumbing in the other building in the actual ice cream parlor. I put new plumbing in there because I didn't want to use no old plumbing pipes and making ice cream and food and all that. We put all new plumbing in there. So that's all new plumbing pipes that we have in there. Here in this shop, I don't care. Nobody drinking no water coming out the washing machine. So, and this is just a shop to fix stuff in. So, ain't nobody drinking that water. So, here I didn't care about the actual plumbing and stuff in. But I just had to get my mind to the set to realize that I'm not throwing money away. That money is here, and that's the biggest thing that actually when you start doing those type of investments, to get your mind to realize that the money is not gone. Instead of me having money sitting over there in the bank, I got money sitting out there on those lots that I own, or money sitting here in here in appliance boot camp that I own. And then also because now that I made it, I'm making it more appealing and stuff, and you all get to see it, and you all coming along for the ride. It makes you all more willing to do work with to be able to support the business and do more work with me because y'all see that I'm actually you can actually see where your money went. So if you all buy a course, you don't see me coming up here. Lord knows I still like that C8 Corvette, but you don't see me coming up here buying no Lambos or nothing like that, no Ferraris. Coming up here and actually just showing you what I have, making it so that you can't come see what I got. You don't know how to get in contact with me. You can't talk to me on the phone. All you're doing is just supporting my courses and stuff, and then I tell you how well I'm living and how bad you living. It doesn't work like that. You all are seeing people come through the course, y'all bought a course, and you seeing those same people come back and just like the young man that just called and say, hey, I'm winning at it. I got my money back. I see where I'm going. You see the bank statements that they're putting out there. You see all that everybody is winning and doing well. And so it makes you wants to be a part of it, and and people want to be able to come through here and show their family and friends. Hey, I remember that guy when I went to a little one room place over there, and we was all scrumped in into this one little thing, and I was one of the first people that came about this course, and now look what he's doing, and look where we're at, and see how things have grown, and all the people who have came through here. I helped put that together, and they have. Believe it or not, they keep tabs on me. A lot of them when they call me, they want to make sure that I'm. It's amazing how many of the alumni want to make sure that I'm okay. That's the first thing they ask me. How are the courses doing? Are you selling any courses? I said, yeah, they're selling. They're going good. All right. Well, I just want to make sure you're good because I want to make sure you're because I'm good now. It's good. Most people. I don't know anybody. I don't know where else that would come from. Where somebody else you do give somebody something. I feel like I feel like y'all have given me more than I have given you all. But on the opposite, y'all feel like y'all I have given y'all more than y'all have given me, to the point now where both of us feel embarrassed because we think we profit too much, and the alumni want to make sure that I'm good. They say, hey man, the course is doing well. Yeah, they doing well. Okay, they not let me know because we got the alumni need to step in and help. Alumni is good. Everybody's doing good, and I just it works good. It works good, and I want to thank. That's why I say this celebration is for me to tell you all thank you that you all have y'all made my dreams come true. Matter of fact, I've been sitting around. I had this weekend. I call after I decided I had been working too much, I wanted to take some time off. I decided, hey, I'm gonna sit around the house and just chill out and I decided I was gonna go out with my wife and my daughter Saturday and just ride out with them and hang out. About middle of the day, both of them saying, "Why do you don't go down to your shop today? You need to go down to your shop." And and they know that I found comfort in coming down here and just tinkering. Just I come down here and just tinker and do a couple of videos and edit them and getting them ready. And they know that hey, this is a place I find enjoyment. And now they enjoy me coming down here. They say I get out there hair and whatnot. Cause now my daughter is a teenager and her and my wife like to hang out a lot and do things together. And so they want to have their time together. You know, my son, he's graduated from high school. He's doing stuff with his friends. And so I decided I was gonna hang out with them. They said, "No, you need to get back down there to your shop and hang out." So I told them, I said, "The air ain't working." They said, "Well, you need to find you something else to do because you can't infringe on our time." So once the air is here, I'll sit back down here and just relax. So that maybe that's why I was at my buddy's place the other day, hanging out at his place. I'm gonna read a couple of more, then I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Let's see what we got here. They networking. Okay, networking. Okay, say my vendor package from Old Republic doesn't say anything about having to pay for parts up front. Yeah, they'll supply parts. They used to. I'm pretty sure they still do. Okay, Milkman Truck, have you finished the rehab in your house? Once I finish the ice cream parlor, that's the next thing I'm going to. I'm going to the actual rehab there. Matter of fact, I actually bought a heat and air conditioning unit that I was going to put into the ice cream parlor. But like I said, I just said, hey, I need to get the ice cream parlor up and running. I knew I wanted to do an open house, and I was going to have these courses coming up. And I said, I'm just gonna let my buddy who has their own HVAC. Well, not really my buddy, but we trade business a lot. I refer his company, he refer me. So I said, no, I'll let them do all the HVAC, and we'll go ahead and do all the other stuff, so we can go ahead and open up before the end of this month, which I had planned. And with that, once we get this up and running, then we're going down there, and I'm gonna finish up the house on Myrtle Ave first. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna put a new roof on, and I'm gonna put that HVAC system in, and all we gotta do then is the drywall. We be done. Okay, Shimano family found out I'm currently taking ABC courses and approached me to connect their ice machine on their fridge. Is that seal system? Nah, it's not. It's not. You good? All right, girly girl. Say don't take the vaccine, y'all. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah, this is my man cave, girly girl. I honestly, I like it. Thank you because we don't read. Uh, uh, he said I've taught him. No person in my life has taught me the things that you have. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna read a couple more, then we're getting out of here. Uh, AV said people selling online day trading courses for 5,000 plus, but can't show you no student that have success. The teacher is the only one making money. That's what I told my buddy. That's what I told my buddy. That's what I told my buddy. I want to see some receipts. Um. Okay. Let's see where we can go. Here. Somebody want to know what package of Zoho I'm using. I don't know. I have to look and see. I actually need to scale it down. I had a bunch of subs. I had a lot more people, a lot more users than I needed. So I haven't scaled down. I have to see. They actually changed their packages. So I have to see which one I got. I don't know. Peter Bullock, it's all about your circle. If you want to be broke, hang around broke people. If you want to be successful, hang around successful people. I definitely believe that. Matter of fact, I don't believe it. I know it's true because the people that I hang around, um, uh, all of us, the ones that I'm really tight with, that we made our journey together, all of us about in the same place. And I know for me actually running with Mr. Speed and Abdul and them, the ones that actually are pushing some stuff back down to me, that I'm actually starting to cross over some of those bridges that they've crossed. I'm actually starting to catch up with them. But I'm 40. I'm 47 now. So I'll be 48 soon in November. So no, crossing over into that, and by the time I get 50 and 60, I'll be where they're at. I just wish I could have got started earlier. I wish I could have got started earlier. That's it. But other than that, I've had a good life. Okay. All right. Okay. Solid steps of wealth. Shout out the young man. Mike, are you making ice cream for the open house? Yeah, we're gonna the ice cream parlor will actually be open, and we're gonna have we're gonna kind of put both of them together. The town doesn't want me, and the chamber of commerce, they don't want me to include both of them. What they want to do, they want to get a lot more buzz to the city, so they want me to have two separate grand openings. But for the alumni stuff, we're gonna do the ice cream parlor and all that, and so yeah, we have ice cream there and all that. Ice cream parlor be catering ice cream desserts for everybody. Uh, okay, Maurice Anderson, I'm shocked you feel that way, Mike. I think you are the only entrepreneur that mentor and you show your numbers of your businesses. Yeah, it's a couple more out there that I've seen that actually show, and that they actually I can see their businesses growing. I look at uh, what's called Classic Climb, Erica Watson. I look at her. I can see where her businesses are growing and stuff. I don't see that she don't show that much of her numbers, but I can see that it's growing. And I can see that she's growing and she's doing things. I can see that. Um, uh, Andre Hatchett, a lot of his alumni comes on from his notary repair, notary mobile notary course, and they put numbers and stuff out there. Um, um, Trying to think that I think that might be about it. That I know. Trying to think. I know people have real good information. Glenn and Cameron, he has really good information. I don't see much as alumni, but I've seen I have seen his alumni doesn't come on as much as they did in the early on, but his information is correct. Sometimes we disagree on some stuff, but other than that, his information is correct. Him and I have been going back and forth a little bit. We were going back and forth a little bit about the economy, the V-neck economy for a little bit. I think we're gonna. I don't think the economy is suffering as bad as they're making it, and I think it's gonna bounce back. I think it'll bounce back up. Um, um, I wanted a year. I wanted to go. I said, give me I said it'll do it within a year. Within a year's time, it'll be back up, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Excuse me. Within a year, we'll be back up and be fine. But That was probably about all we. That's probably about the only thing we disagreed upon. I think I ever disagreed upon him with was just the economy where we are right now, and I was basing mine upon consumer confidence. No, I remember during the Great Recession when things got bad. You shit. People stopped paying right then and there. Builders, you would go. Builders would just walk off the job, and you saw a bunch of houses not getting completed. You saw uh, businesses. I went to H Gregg one day and go there, and the employees standing outside. The doors locked. I couldn't get in. Gregg went out of business. I mean, a huge company. They're bigger than Best Buy, and we had. I go there to we go there to pick up some deliveries, and they got the doors pad locked. And you call the number, and they say, "Hey, we bankrupt. We can't pay you." Just luckily at that time, I had like two box trucks full of their appliances. Because what we would do, we would pick up at the warehouse, and then from the warehouse, we would actually go. Sometimes they had like floor samples and stuff that we would pick up. So the guys would go to the whatchamacallit, go to the stores and get the floor samples. So they called me and they say, "Hey, yo, Sneed." And I said, "What's up?" I said, "Man, these guys went bankrupt. The employees out here crying and stuff, and the doors padlocked, and we can't get the stuff." I said, "You lying?" They said, "Nah." I said, "What you want to do?" I said, "I said, hold on." So I called the guy, my contract rep, and I was like, uh, "Y'all still owe me money." He was like, "Well, we can't pay anything. Everything going into bankruptcy." So I called my guys back and I said, "Hey, those appliances, bring them over here to my store." So I brought them. I set them in. I set them I set them on my showroom, and I sold them. I got my money back, and I remember they had like a Sears scratch and dent place. That was privately owned. They went bankrupt, uh, and uh, and I mean, people are just going bankrupt and they won't paying. And I'm not saying that now. I'm saying where now, if I go look at the subdivisions and stuff, they still building. People are coming trying to give you their money. I said nah. I said the economy is not hurt, and people got money they want to spend. When you go into restaurants, and the restaurants they won't feed you inside, but it's a wait, and the whole parking lot filled with people eating out of paper bags because they want to give their money to the restaurant. I said, nah, I think the economy is going to be good. Okay. Yeah, creating jobs for people is always good. There you go, CarMax. One, I make $4,000 to $5,000 a month flipping appliances. Yeah, you can do it. I made a lot of money flipping appliances, a lot of money. Mike, 20 houses, no debt after all expensive cash flowing, $500 per house equals 10,000 per month. That spells retirement for me, living ghetto family. Yeah, matter of fact, that's what my goal was. I was just when I was doing save, invest, repeat. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show me getting ready to retire, and I wanted to actually show how I was gonna have $10,000 or more cash flowing. That's what Save, Invest, Repeat was all about, and that's what I was doing with the houses and doing with the businesses and all that stuff. And that's the route I was going to. JT came and threw me into this, but that's what Save, Invest, Repeat was. I was going to show how I was going to get $10,000 cash flowing through my businesses and through my rental properties. And that's I was going to retire and just and enjoy life. And I said I wanted to get out the country. For if you look at some of my old videos from 4 or 5 years ago when I had the store. We got ready to sell the store. That's why I was selling the store. Hey man, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to another country for a year or two. I wanted to go while my kids were still in middle school, because I wanted them to actually experience another culture, and I wanted our family to actually experience another culture. And I hate that I didn't get a chance to do that because now daddy is not cool anymore. So now they don't want to hang around mom and dad anymore. So now I'm looking. I said I'm going to do it with my grandkids. So when I get some grandkids, that's what I tell my wife. I say, if we get grandkids, we going out the country for a summer or something. We taking grandkids. John Arnold, for sure, Mike. Mike, okay, John Arnold. What's going on, Mike and ABC fam? How do you borrow against properties as a business owner when you're not presenting the same documentation as a W-2 employee? As a business owner, they don't look at your if you got as a business owner. So, like for instance, if I wanted to go and with Sneed RIH, my real estate investment company, if I want to go and actually borrow money to actually purchase property from there, they're not going to say, give me your social security number and stuff. They're going to look at 2 to 3 years of your tax returns, your profit and loss. They're going to look at your bank accounts, how much cash flow you got coming through. They're going to actually look at your assets, what do you own, what that business have, and then you can borrow against that. Like my rental property, a lot of people do what they call a BRRRR strategy, which is they buy, rehab, rent, and repeat. What you do, you buy something that's at a low cost. So like my houses, say like for now, I could say like for instance this building right here. We go house. I buy a house for $10,000. I renovate it and I get everything up to it and I get it rented out. And then if that house is worth then say $100,000, I can go to the bank and the bank will give me up to about 70% of what it's worth, 70 to 80% of what it's worth. So they give me 70,000 or $80,000 cash up against the house. They say, okay, the house is going to be collateral, and we'll give you 70%. So they give me 70,000, $80,000, and then you take that money and you go buy you another house and do the same thing. And that's what a lot of people do. They try to don't have the cash to buy a bunch of houses. They'll use the burst strategy because they're not actually looking at you. They're looking at the asset. They hope that you don't pay, because if you don't pay, they got a tangible asset, a house for 70,000 that they can go sell for 100,000 and make 30,000 off of it. So that's what they look at. They can get their money back. And same thing when we doing when flippers come to us, people want to flip. They don't have the cash to actually to buy the property and to flip it. So what they'll do, they'll come to us and we'll do the same thing. We'll say, okay, they get a hold of a house that's a good deal. They buy a house for 20,000, and we'll look at the what we call the after repair value, the ARV. The after repair value might be 100,000. So we say, okay, after this house get renovated and stuff, it'll be worth 100,000. We'll give you 70,000 to actually go to actually renovate it. And what they'll do, they'll go renovate it, and once they get it renovated, they'll actually sell it for 100,000, give us our 70 back, and then they're what we call their pocket 30. They try to do it within maybe 4 or 5 months, and they pocket 30,000. And in the process of them doing that, we're getting to what we call first place lien position. I think it's lien position, but first place position, meaning if they can't pay us our money, then we repo and we take the house. And then when we take the house, then most of the time our group, we go in with maybe one or two other groups, and within us, we have enough people in our network that we could rehab the house and get the money and get our money back. So that's what they'll do. And what he'll do, they take 70,000 and they give you they'll say, okay, 70,000, whatever you're gonna give, they'll give you 12%, 12% on your money, like that. And that's the way we do it. And you could do the same thing if you buy cash for houses. But I'm not flipping houses. I buy and hold. I'm looking for cash flow and retirement, because there's no pension plan. You got to create your own pension plan these days. And there's nobody gonna have any money sitting for you when you get 65. Social Security is not gonna do it. And so that's what I'm creating my own pension plan. So when I get 65, 70 years old, my plan is to get the ice cream parlor up and running. If my kids want to keep running it, they can. If not, I'm going to do like Abdul and them do. They take their businesses, they get it up and running, and then once they get it up and running, they own the building, they sell it. So I sell the ice cream parlor, make my money there, and then I rent them out. And then you got long-term renter. Then they'll sell it. Once you get a business established, like an ice cream parlor or pizza parlor or anything, a business like that, you don't people don't want to leave because you got your clientele, you don't built it up. Anybody at the end will come in and rent it because people will constantly keep coming. So then I got a long-term renter, and they want to sign a long-term lease because they want to know what their profits are going to be. So you can get them to sign 5, 10, in commercial property, it's 5 and 10 years lease agreement or more. You want to get it out there longer so you know that what your profit's going to be for a longer amount of time. So that's my plan is to get the ice cream parlor up and running. Once I get it up and running, I'll sell it to somebody like Abdul and them do. Get all my money back that and time that I put in there, and then I have a renter, and they'll just rent from me. And same thing, appliance boot camp. I keep this up and running and keep it going. But then one day it might get to the point where I want to sell it, and once I got it set, got a place or somebody who want to buy it, I'll sell it, and same thing. I rent the place out to them. Okay. Uh, yeah, refrigerator take up too much space, and they hard to looking at car might heat flip. They take up too much space, and they hard to transport and stuff. Also, you can transport a wash and dry in the back of a little SUV. Believe it or not, a refrigerator you going it's a little hard. Okay, old fix it said, greetings, just getting back from a service call. I'm pulling a slick by working past. Yeah, that's Slick. I talked to him earlier today, and shout out to Slick's wife. She has a birthday party. Had a surprise birthday party tonight. Tonight is her birthday, and of all things, Slick didn't even know it was a surprise. So he was working and had to get off work to go to a surprise birthday party for his wife. So yeah. Okay. And uh okay, yeah, that's the birth strategy. Buy, rehab, refinance, and repeat. There you go. All right. And a lot of people do that. I don't do that because I don't like creating no debt. I sleep. Now that's my buddy. Like I said, a buddy who he's gonna make a whip, a nice little bit on that on his building if he sell it this week. But that's what he tells me. Hey, it take you 10, 15 years to work and make $1 million. Take him 10 or 15 minutes to go into the bank and borrow it. But I said I don't sleep well with that, man. I don't sleep well with that. Like for instance, like this building here, the two buildings. No, I ain't lost no sleep over it. No, I haven't lost not one bit of sleep over it. I haven't lost not one bit of sleep over those houses I got there that I haven't completed. I know they paid for. They ain't going nowhere. I got to pay somebody to cut the grass every 2 weeks. But other than that, I no, I don't. That don't even bother me. That cutting the grass. No. Okay. All right. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. I'll be back on Thursday. If you hadn't already, go over to Appliance Bootcamp, buy one of our courses. If you already bought the courses, there's the webinar we done with Mike Check. Excuse me, WWHVAC. That's up and ready so for you to look at it. And also, if you somebody who wants to do the seal system course. The seal system course will be available this week. Right now, I'm gonna have it pre-selling for 200. So if you look on the Teachable tomorrow, you should see a pre-sale for 200 if you want to get that course, and then it'll be up and everything will be totally completed in that seal system by the end of this week. And like I said, make plans. Thanks, McMahon Trucker, for the $2. I really appreciate that, man. Really do. Hey, Wild Wim, what's going on? And like I said, the open house celebration for all the alumni and everybody who watches the channel, anybody who wants to come. We're gonna do it September the 5th. Once again, thank you all for tuning in, and I'm gonna get out of here.